In April 2005, Christianity Today put out an issue just 4 years ago. On the cover, it said, all churches should be multiracial. And they highlighted some articles in there. That was one where famously Bill Hybels said, I can't believe I missed this. For 30 years, I never gave this one thought. What are others saying about the coming integration of the local church? Well, some are saying, as it said in that issue, it's harder to pull off than anyone can imagine. Difficult but necessary, from Assemblies of God Enrichment Journal in the summer of 2007. Or last year, about a year ago, in a southern seminary, one teacher said, the multi-ethnic church is not for this world, only for heaven. Of course, I wouldn't be here if I didn't disagree wholeheartedly with that statement. You know, Jesus taught us to pray, right? The Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done where? On earth as it is in heaven. So let me ask you a question. If the kingdom of heaven is not segregated, then why on earth is the church? I said, if the kingdom of heaven is not segregated, why on earth is the church? Here are the facts, as researched by Michael Emerson and published in the book Divided by Faith, later on repeated in United by Faith 2000, 2003. They did a study of the church in America, particularly the white and the black evangelical church in America, as well as the Catholic church. 92.5% of all churches, Catholic and Protestant, white and black, across this country are segregated today along the lines of ethnicity and economics. 7.5% achieved an 80-20 split. 80% of one people group, it could be African Americans, could be white, could be Chinese, with a 20% of another people group or a mix of people within the church. So 7.5% got to 80-20. Only 2 to 3% of Protestant churches and 5% of Catholic churches made it to 50-50, if you will. In other words, no clear majority within their congregation. Surely it breaks the heart of God to see so many churches across this country segregated along ethnic and economic lines, and that little has changed in the more than 100 years since it was first observed that 11 o'clock on Sunday morning is the most segregated hour of the week. Brothers and sisters, it should not be so. The fact is, the New Testament church was multi-ethnic. The New Testament church was multi-ethnic. You know, you can find God's heart for the nations from Genesis to Revelation, and many people have made that case. The problem is there needed to be exegetical work done, particularly to convince white pastors around this country that this is not optional. This is biblical. And that exegesis is provided in my book, Building a Healthy Multi-Ethnic Church, because I wanted to take you right into the New Testament church and with sound exegesis show you that the New Testament church was in fact multi-ethnic for the sake of the gospel. This is what blew the world away. Jews and Gentiles walking, working, and worshiping God together as one. That was the miracle, as we'll see in a moment.